say, I believe in you and you got this. And even if you're struggling in math, I am going to help you fix that problem, okay? So today, as we're talking about order operations, I want you to take some notes. It's not going to take long to take these notes, but take a few notes, and then we're going to work some problems together, okay? So first thing you need to remember about order operations is they have this little acronym, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now they can be turned around, or it's according to how um, the problem is worked from left to right. These two can. You can do division before you do multiplication, or you can do multiplication before you do division. You can do addition before you do subtraction, or you can do subtraction before you do addition. Okay, but you always have to follow these in these steps. Okay, and this little number right here is an exponent. So with all that said, we're gonna go and we're gonna begin working these problems. Now I like to think of order of operation problems as Doritos because they always end up looking like a Dorito after you get through working them. Every time I get through working on order operation problem, it looks like a Dorito to me. So, since this is for my fourth graders out there, we're gonna work some order operation problems. You're not, in this video, you won't be seeing any of these right here. We're just gonna be working with the multiplication and subtraction and the addition and subtract. Multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. And we don't even have any multiplication in this one. We just have addition and subtraction. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first one. We have 35 minus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 20. All right. We're going to do what's in the parentheses first. So since we're doing what's in the parentheses first, all we do with everything else is just bring it down. And y'all are going to see why I call it Doritos. So we have 3 plus 5. Oh, we got to bring our parentheses down. 3 plus 5 is 8. Plus 1 plus 20. I only do one thing at a time, okay? We're going to do the next. We're going to bring everything down. 35 minus 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And the reason why I can just do this is because this is just nothing but addition. So 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 20. See how it's starting to look like a Dorito? All right, we're still in the parentheses. So we got 35 minus, what's 9 plus 20? 29. So now, we only got two numbers left. When we started with all those numbers. Oh, look what I did. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, so we started with all those numbers. So now, even though you can't see that there's a negative 1 right here, there's a 1 right there. Anytime there's a sign right here, and you got parentheses, there's automatically a 1 right there. Hopefully that don't confuse you, but this is gonna help you. Or just put that as a reminder right there. So since there are no other numbers, just put that in your mind. Don't worry about it. Miss Wilson shouldn't have brought that up. Don't worry about that part. So now we just got two numbers. So guess what we can do? 35 minus. Since there's only one number in these parentheses, I don't need the parentheses anymore. Now I just got 35 minus 29. What's 35 minus 29? It's 6. Our answer is 6. But look, if you look at this whole thing looks like a Dorito. And that's why I call order of operations Dorito problems, because they look like Doritos. Okay? And you see how we just went step by step by step by step. Okay? All right. Let's do the next problem. And look, if you're feeling confident while I'm erasing, start working on the next problem. Because we're going to do all of these problems. So, number 2, problem 2, we have 35 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 20. All right? All we have is pluses. So, we can just add all these together. 35 plus 3 is 38. Okay? So we added these two together and we got 38. And we just bringing the rest of this stuff down. Okay? So now, since all of these are addition signs, we just keep adding. 38 plus 5 is 43. These two make 43. And I'm just going to bring this down. 43 plus 1 is 44. We bring it down to 20. 44 plus 20 is 64. Our answer is 64. And again, it looks just like a Dorito. Okay? Now, if you notice, all of these are the same numbers, but we came up with two different answers. The reason why the parentheses made the difference and that subtraction sign made the difference. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next one. Number 3. 9 plus 10 plus 30 plus 45 minus 10. All right, according to order operations, what are we going to do first? We're going to do our parentheses. So I'm just going to bring this part down. 9 plus 10 plus, what's 30 plus 45? That's 75 minus 10. Okay? I put these two together. Okay? Because I got to do what's in my parentheses first. But I only do one thing at a time. I don't say, ooh, I know that's 75, ooh, minus 10, and put that. No, we're not doing that. We're doing one step at a time. Okay? So, I still got to work my parentheses because that's what the order of operations tells me. So, I'm just going to bring this down. 9 plus 10 plus 75 minus 10 is what? 65. Okay? So, you see how we making a Dorito chip and we doing one thing at a time. We're not trying to do this in our heads. We're just doing one thing at a time, okay? So now, we're going to bring it down. 9 plus 10. Since there are no other numbers in this parentheses but the 65, we can bring down the 65. So now, 9 plus 10 is 19. 19 plus 65. Okay? Remember, the only reason we took the 65 out of the parentheses is because it was the only number left in there. Okay? So, 9 plus 65. Let me see. 9 plus 65 is probably about 84, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 84. Our answer is 84. And look, we made another Dorito chip. Or even a pizza slice. Okay? Order operations. See how easy it is? I told you can do it. Let's go to the next problem. Doing a good job. I believe in you. You got this. And look, once you learn how to do something, show your friends how to do it. Okay? Don't be embarrassed to be smart. Okay? Number 4. We have 70 minus 60 in parentheses minus 50 minus 40 minus 10 in parentheses. Oh, Miss Wilson, that look different. We're going to follow the rules. We do what's in parentheses first. This is in parentheses. So, what's 70 minus 60? It's 10. Leave that in parentheses. Minus 50. Oh, excuse me. parentheses 50 minus 40 minus 10. We just brought everything down, didn't we? That's all we did. We're not going to complicate this. So now, 10 is the only number in parentheses, so I can just take it out of the parentheses. 10 minus, what's 50 minus 40? That's 10. Good deal. Minus 10. All right? These numbers are still in parentheses. And this is not in the parentheses anymore, so we're just going to bring it down. What's 10 minus 10? 0. All right? Since 0 is the only number in there, 10 minus 0. What's 10 minus 0? 10. Circle your answer so your teacher won't have to look for it real hard. We made a Dorito. Take your time and just do what you know to do, okay? You see how we're going step by step? We're not rushing. We're not doing any of those things. We're just taking our time, okay? Good deal. Y'all doing a good job. All right, let's do the next one. Number 5. 21 minus 12 minus 27 minus 20 minus 6. Okay? Order operations tell us to do what? Parentheses first. 21 minus 12 is 9. Then we just bring all the rest of the stuff down because we only do stuff one at a time. Don't get in a hurry, okay? Even when you begin understanding and math becomes easy to you, do not get in a hurry, okay? So, 9 is the only number in parentheses, so I can just bring this down. Okay? Now we have 27 minus 20. That's what? 7 minus 6. 27 minus 20 give me 7, and I just brought down my minus 6. So now, what are we doing? We still got to do parentheses because that's what order operations tells us. So we have 9 minus, what's 7 minus 6? Is 1. All right. The 1 is the only number in the parentheses, so I can take it out of there. So I have 9 minus 1. What's 9 minus 1? 8. I got my answer. I circled it so my teacher won't have a hard time finding it. And then I'm just making my Dorito. Now, y'all don't have to do that, but I keep doing that so you will remember that when you're doing order operations, it's going to keep on going. It's going to keep on getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until finally we just have one answer down there. Okay? And it looks like a Dorito. All righty. Next problem. Problem 6. 4 plus 44 plus 18 minus 37. All of that's in parentheses plus 7. All right. What does order operation tell us to do? Do parentheses first. So I'm just going to bring this down. 4 plus, what's 44 plus 18? That's about 62, but let's check it. And don't be afraid to use your paper or a scratch sheet of paper. 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry my 1. That's 62. All right. 62 minus 37 plus 7. Because the reason why how we came up with 62, we added 44 plus 18. All right. So now, order of operations tells us to do what? Still got to do parentheses. So I'm just bringing everything down. I'm not touching anything. All I'm doing is bring it down. So we got 62 minus 37. I'm going to say that's 25, but let's make sure. Because sometimes I can be wrong. I wasn't wrong today. All right. 25 is the only thing left in that parenthesis, so I can take it out. So I got 4 plus 25 plus 7. So 4 plus 25 is 29 plus 7. Now, my scratch work is too close, so I'm going to erase my scratch work. 29 plus 7 is 36. Yeah, it's 36. So, that's my answer. That's my answer. Again, we just work one little piece of the problem at a time. We got our Dorito. All right? Do not be afraid to use your paper and do scratch work. Teachers, math teachers especially, love to see that because they know you're not cheating. Okay? You're doing a great job. I believe in you. I say that a lot because I want you to know I believe in you. And it's my belief in you is what made me start doing these videos. Because even though you may have had problems doing math in the past, I know that if somebody takes the time or if your teacher has the time to show you step by step, you'll get it. Unfortunately, sometimes our teachers have so much they have to do and so many children that are not listening that they have to deal with. They don't have time to show you step by step. So I decided to start making these videos because I believe in you and I know that if somebody shows you step by step, you can get math because the rules of math never change. All right, this is the last problem. Number 7. 29 minus 9 minus 8 minus 7 minus 5. All right. We have no parentheses. We have none of that. So all we got to do is just go for what we know. 29 minus 9 is 20. Minus 8. Minus 7. Minus 5. Remember, I don't care what kind of order of operation problem you get. Just take it one part of the problem at a time. Do not get in a rush, okay? So, 29 minus 9 gives me 20, and I brought everything down. 20 minus 8 is 12. And I just brought everything down. 12 minus 7 is 5. And I'm just going to bring everything down. 5 minus 5 is 0. Our answer is 0. And look, we got our Dorito chip. Look, I want to congratulate you. You are doing great. You are more than welcome to go back and watch as many videos as you can, as many videos as you need. Get you a notebook and take some notes, okay? Because look, if you take good notes now, when you get to college, your college math is going to be so much easier to understand because the rules of math never change. I believe in you. You have a great day, darling.